BlaakTones TV.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Chuck Jones, and we got another guest on here tonight. And I want to introduce you guys. If you don't already know who he is, this is Corey Caad. Did I say the last name right?
You said it right.
Okay, good deal, good deal.
I done got so used to people not saying it right there, I just be like, whatever.
Well, whatever you say, right?
Nah, you got it right there.
And also known as SnapBacc Swagg.
Snap.
They're just SnapBacc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, really Snap, but you know, SnapBacc came along like once I got out, and my name Snap though, like from the younger days.
Okay. But that's one of my first question is always what's in the name. So as far as Snap, how did you come up? How did that get thrown on you? I said that.
That's kind of like my street name. And, you know, when I was out there wild, kind of out of control, you know, the Snap goes 0 to 100 real.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
I had like a little short fuse.
Yeah. Is that like when you running with the homies? How like when you growing up, you from San Antonio, right?
I'm originally from San Antonio, but like I done stayed everywhere. So, like I grew up a little bit in Seguin. I stayed everywhere.
Everywhere, huh?
But yeah, San Antonio, I did my hometown.
Okay, your family's all here and everything?
Well, I got, I don't know, a little bit of my family. I got a little bit of family here. A lot of my family is like from the country, like, so I grew up like,
I hear
about country boy. Yeah, like, hey, I was country boy for real. I'm talking about riding horses.
For real?
Like roosters and shit when I was young.
Oh, shit. Okay.
People don't know that.
And the funny thing, you're kind of aside there, like coming from Hawaii, like cockfighting was big out there. I mean, it's illegal, but you see it. It still happens. You know what I mean?
I got a Rooster Tails on.
Oh yeah, there you go. Already. But it's amazing how when you see like a prize like specimen, them things are beautiful, man.
For real.
I'm like, wow, I didn't know they came like that, man. They have got all these different colors and everything else.
Okay.
Oh, but anyway, so as you grew up, that was the thing. Now, for some reason, why am I thinking Dallas? Did you live in Dallas for a while?
I have lived in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived.
But as you were growing up, and
mostly this area though.
Okay. Did you go to like high school here?
I didn't go to high school here. I went to high school in Seguin.
Okay. Oh, so you would bounce around.
Huntsville.
Yeah. So when you say you moved around, you really did, huh?
For real, like I was moving around.
Now, is that was that because you just being the type of person you are? You're like, you know what? I just got to get out and get out on the street and do what I got to do, or
yeah, it was kind of that, and it was kind of like I was in trouble everywhere I go. So I'm thinking if I move to another place, it's gonna keep me out of trouble.
Yeah,
but I'm the trouble.
You found the common denominator.
Yeah, so you know, it's all the mindset, you know.
Okay. So as far as your history, I mean, we kind of touched on it before we got started, but are you okay with talking about, you know, incarceration and stuff like that?
Open book.
Okay, so tell us kind of the story of how it happened.
Like how I got incarcerated.
Yeah, well,
I went to prison for.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming it was like, you know, you were younger.
Yeah, I went to prison when I was 18.
Okay.
So I went to prison for aggravated robbery. Yeah, so you know, long story short, just to sum it up, like, you know,
things just happen, huh? You running with the wrong people, or
you could say that, yeah.
Or just kind of helped out because the type of person you were anyway.
Both, I guess you can say both. You know, because it like I said, that what I went for that specific thing, what I went to prison for, it wasn't like that wasn't planned or nothing. I literally went somewhere and it was, you know, the homies there and blase. One thing led to another. And, you know, me being, let's do it. And, you know,
if you
there you go, you know what I mean?
If you grew up, you know, in the hood and you grew up around people similar to yourselves, anybody out there will know exactly what you're talking about. So it happens. I mean, it's kind of sad because a lot of times people get kind of caught up in it.
Yeah.
And they weren't, like you said, you weren't expecting for it to be that way. But now you're here. And how long were you in?
Total, I got 11 years in the system because I had did 9 flat. I got out. I was on parole. But I kind of got out. I thought I was ready to get out, but I still had a messed up mind.
Yeah,
a little bit. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out still. So I was still, I went back to prison for 2 more years.
So you had to finish it out?
Yes, I just did it, finished it out.
Okay.
And that's a long story, because when I got out again, I went back again, but then I ended up finishing, and I've only had like 2 months left when I went back.
Okay.
Once I got off, though, I've been good. I just couldn't do the...
So mentally, you finally was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, I learned a lot about myself too, man. That's why I consider myself like an entrepreneur, man, because I done had jobs, I done did what I had to do, like to stay free, to feed the family, whatever, working construction, working job, hard labor, all that. But I just don't take good under supervision or somebody telling me what to do. It's just, I don't know. It's
that boss hierarchy thing. Yeah, so it's not for some people.
Yeah, it's just not for me. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I could learn from somebody, or if it's something I like doing, of course. Because even boxing, you have to have a trainer, and I can trust him.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah. So I guess it's all just depend on what you like.
And I kind of grew up a military brat, so that was just part of my structure.
Gotta be like that here.
Yeah, Pops was like, this is the way it is, and
that's how it's gonna be.
You're gonna be under this roof. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, so all that is behind you now. So how did you get into boxing? Was it something you started while you were in, or did it start as soon as you got out?
Well, I'm from Texas, so they don't allow like boxing in prison. Like
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, some states they actually have boxing programs, and gyms and stuff like that.
They don't do that.
But nah, I'm from Texas. They don't do that down here. Texas, like they
don't give you any kind of recreational.
They don't mess with Texas. You see that sign as soon as you come.
That's the reason.
Yeah. So like that just came. Like I told you, I didn't want to work for nobody. So I was like, damn, I got all this time. What am I going to do when I get out? I was just like, you know what? I always been good at fighting, like street fighting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I always been good at fighting. Since I was young, I've been knocking grown men out. So I was like, you know what? Let me. And then, being in prison, I had to find something to do with my time. So, I started working out a lot.
Yeah.
So working out all the time. Then I just started like self-training.
Okay.
And every now and then I'll meet somebody who say they used to box or they did box. Sometimes you never know. People say anything. So that, I picked up stuff along the way watching TV.
Then pick up a few tips here and there.
So I just stuck to it. When I got out, I just try to find my lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you have anyone that you were trying to do it kind of on your own, but did you finally run into somebody and say, hey, let me get you some formal training?
Along the way, I done ran into a lot of people and take stuff from him. They were like something like solid.
Not for a while.
I won't say, because I like right now I'm still like I said, I got people that like I mess with and stuff like that. But like far as official trainer, I really don't got that.
Really?
Nah.
So how do you get booked for the fights? Are you doing all that yourself?
I do most of it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like well known in the boxing scene.
Okay.
Like people,
so nobody's been actually trying to reach out and say, hey, let me get you on our team or anything like that. Because if your name is out there, I would think somebody is like, okay.
Okay, see, now that's where politics come in.
Okay.
And boxing is very political. And okay, so now it comes in my age. I just turned 35.
Okay. Nobody wants to
invest in a 35-year-old when it's gonna take you 5 years to get your return back on something. I'm gonna be they not gonna do that.
Yeah.
They just not gonna do it. It don't matter how good I am, they not gonna do it. They gonna get a 21-year-old, 18-year-old, and
someone they can broom. Yeah. I feel that.
They gonna really invest in me. So they gonna give me calls for like. Of course, I'm always the underdog most of the time, because they not gonna put me against somebody that they feel like I even have a chance to beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that
they don't want that reputation. They're like, oh man,
they don't want that. Like most, man, like I say, boxing politics. So I always come in underdog, pop a couple times or whatever. Sometimes I done even lost before, and well, really done won, but they lose. Politics, they into like, man, it's a lot when it comes to that people don't understand.
Because just from what I've known over the years, I mean, all that money changing hands behind the scenes. Yeah.
See it on TV
and
in front of everybody's face, like they don't care. They don't care.
Well, I mean, just this kind of moves me into more of what the industry is right now. I mean, I remember, when I was younger back in the day, boxing was the thing. That was big, and it was always not just the heavyweights. I mean, the middleweights, the featherweights, everybody.
Yeah.
So you from what I understand, you box in the middleweight division? Okay,
but I mean, I'll fight middleweight.
Oh, so you go up and down, whichever one chase that title.
I feel more comfortable at middleweight, though.
Okay, okay. But yeah, back in the day, boxing was a thing. And then I think as soon as UFC came on board, I mean, everybody's attention just went there.
Right.
So how do you feel about the industry, boxing industry right now? You feel like it's got a chance to come back to that status, or what do you think they'd have to do?
I think it do, but I think a lot of people are starting to realize, like, excuse my language, but the fuckery that goes on behind the scenes. And
when you say that politics,
because like, I mean, like I was just telling you, you could see fair and square, like, he didn't win that fight, but how y'all give him the decision?
Yeah.
And it's like,
it was always a controversy too.
And it's like, you're not always gonna knock someone out. Like, so as much as you say, well, you can't leave it to the judges, but you not always gonna knock someone out. Like, like, it's just not gonna happen like that all the time.
I mean, if it's a good matchup, I mean, it's gonna go to
fight. Like, and what I tell people, like, bro, it's hard. I can't even really get a fight down here with someone local, like, or even I want to say Texas. Like, I be having to go out of state, and like, people don't understand like the level that I'm fighting on. Like, I'm fighting on elite level, I'm not fighting no busters or no stuff. Because you put them in there with me, I'm gonna knock them out for sure.
Yeah, but you're professional level, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly. But even on a professional level, it's levels to this. That's why, like, they get the little youngsters, and when I say build them up, they put them with people that aren't that good. Boom, boom. Then they record is 10-0, but they haven't fought nobody even with a win record. They 15-0, but they ain't fought nobody.
Like you said, that's what their team's like. We ain't gonna. If they look at you like, oh no, he has a chance to win this, so we ain't gonna go that. We're out.
But then I had to think about it too. Like, I can't be mad at that. I love that for them because
they're looking out for their
business, and I can't fault somebody for getting money. That's like me being a hater just because he got. It's just like someone growing up. You mad at him because he got more than you. Like, I can't be mad at because that. You know what I mean? I got
that's how the cards play.
I go. Yeah. So I got to make it work for me.
Yeah.
I got to make it work for me. That's all.
So you say that basically a lot of the fights setting up for yourself, you're mainly doing that on your own.
Right.
So is Team Combat League, is that you?
Well, that's a league. See, that's a whole nother thing.
Okay. So that's you being who you are, getting with them to get into their their fights. Okay.
Right. They got me in the league. Yeah, I'm in the league. So that's another thing. Like, that was a good thing for boxing, I feel like, because that was another way to get young up and coming boxers to get experience with good fighters and to make money. Because that is a separate record than your real record.
Really?
Boxing record. Yeah, it got its own. It's like a UFC. It's its own league.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's boxing.
That just kind of blew my mind because I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Okay.
And this will be, the third year still going on. They in the playoffs right now. So next year will be the fourth year coming up.
Okay.
And I've been around since the beginning.
So you got anything coming up? When's your next fight?
I just tore my ACL.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. A lot of I haven't really like put it out there like what exactly happened. A lot of people seen like I hurt my knee.
Yeah.
But they don't know like
they don't know the extent of it.
Yeah. And it's because, if you want to be real, it kind of put me like in a depressed state,
It happens, yeah, definitely. I mean, this is in your mind. This is your career,
It's my livelihood.
Yeah.
And, just me, this is what I've been doing my whole life, working out and all that, and me not being able to do that, it kind of like, that's how I relieve stress. That's my go-to. So, yeah, I've been mentally, and trying to get back to that place.
Yeah.
And once I get this surgery out the way, then I can start that process,
Yeah, because you got to go through all the rehab and everything for that.
All that.
So, but I mean, as far as the league, how often do they schedule fights?
Man,
is it like constant? They always got something.
It's like, yeah, well, it goes by the season. So, like I said, they're in the playoffs right now. So it'll probably be going all the way till maybe the end of August. Maybe
Okay, okay.
Yeah. They'll even have like an all-star league and all that.
Okay. So effectively, you might be done rehab by the time the next season start. Then,
look. Okay, one thing about me, man, like I told you, I always been the underdog, right?
Yeah.
So it's just something about me, man. I always it's like I love that. I go in isolation. I don't even want to talk to nobody, but I'm grinding, man. It just puts me hard. It's just I'm in that mode. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. So you can guarantee I'm gonna come back harder, and that's just what it is.
That's what's up.
Everybody.
When you got that drive, you got that drive. I mean, you may not be able to work out certain parts of the body, but you working out everything else all along the way. So, okay, so some of the things I kind of did a little bit of research, and I noticed you are big with talking to the kids. Is that something that's really good that you love doing? How does that come out?
I do, because like, we kind of talked like a quick wrap up of like my history, being incarcerated, all that. So like me coming from where I'm coming from, being where I done been, how I just talked about being depressed, mental health.
Yeah.
So I understand like what the youngsters on that side are going through, and the mentality on your hood, you know what I mean? Like that mentality. So I kind of I love trying to maybe, if I could reach out to 1 out of 100, that's cool with me.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I mean, if you can reach just one, I mean, that kind of spreads from there. If you can get one of them on the right track, they're gonna tell somebody else. You know what I mean? So
it's just like, man, I done enough tearing down. I'm trying to build something.
Yeah.
If I could just, if I could just tell him something, it might stick with him for the rest of his life. Because I got some people that done told me stuff, and I never forget it, man.
Oh, that's what's up. So, I mean, how do you link up with any of these organizations? Are they reaching out to you, or are you reaching out to them?
Most of the times they'll reach out to me or something, or like, networking, they say your
word of mouth
is your network. Like, like word of mouth.
So if somebody sees this and they want to get in touch with you, what's the best way? Like maybe through social media, or?
Yeah, they could hit me on social media. Social media probably.
Okay. Because I'm sure, like, just the story in itself, you having to go through the hardships you did, and being the type of youngster you were, I mean, to come a long way. I mean, that's good information for a lot of these kids out here, because a lot of them think, going to prison is okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And subconsciously, I always knew that I would be in prison, because like that's like the life that I chose. So constantly, I knew I'll be an OG one day. I know I'm gonna go down that road eventually. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was,
but I mean, like I said, well, if y'all want to get in touch with him, just go through what maybe Instagram or Facebook. I know you're on both of those.
Yeah, you can hit me on either one. If it's talking about something, more than likely I'm gonna respond.
Okay, good deal. All right, so I see you got the piano shirt on right now. So what's up with the music? I know you got a couple of videos out there that at least I've seen.
Yeah, see, I never really people always ask me, they be like, yeah, you be rapping, man. I be like, when you gonna drop something? Like, I really been cooking. See, I had to find a balance with myself, because like I tell you, like we just talked about, it go back to, the life we done lived and all that. So I kind of rap about like real stuff, what I'm saying? Real shit. So I was trying to find a balance, like me trying to be a public figure, like doing the boxing, trying to talk to the kid, and then rapping, doing it. I was like, man, maybe I was like,
you don't know how if it met.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm not trying to be a walking contradiction, but at the same time,
that's your
I'm
story.
not perfect. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's your story.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as you being truthful about it, I mean, that just shows the progression you had.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I see that as a positive. If you can create the music telling your story, and at the same time letting these kids or whoever's watching it know that, okay, this may not be the route you want to go,
So,
You know what I mean?
if it is the route you want to go, let me give you a little insight of what you're gonna go through, what you're gonna
exactly.
do, if that's the route you want to go. And if you want to go that way after I tell you, then cool. Just be prepared for this and be able to accept this and know this is what you're gonna deal with.
Yeah.
Because you're a grown man at the end of the day and you make your own decision.
Because consequences hit hard. You know what I mean?
You do the crime, do the time.
Yeah.
All y'all want to do all this and put the switches on the Glock, and then when you get in front of the stand, you want to tell on your homeboy, but it was your decision.
Exactly.
Come on, make it make sense. If you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, get about it.
Yeah, I had one of my old bosses from a long time ago. He had talked to me one day. He asked me a question like, have you ever regretted any decisions you've made in your life? And to be honest, you know, I told him straight out, and I still believe this. I said, I don't regret anything. Yeah, I know I made some bad ones, but if I had regretted anything and done anything different, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Right.
So, you know, who knows what that other person would have been, but you know, you just have to kind of go with what you have, deal with the cards you dealt, and make the best of them. So what's next for Corey?
Well,
assuming everything is good in a month or two, and
look, hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there though. It ain't even gotta
wait that long.
It ain't even gotta wait that long because see, boxing is not the end all be all, and. True. You know, that's something that I had to come to terms with myself too. Like when I hurt myself, it was kind of like a reality check too. Like
what else do I have?
Do this forever. And then this, I don't think that, I think my purpose is bigger than that anyways. Like, I just feel like, to be honest, boxing helped change my identity because before, yeah, if you know me, if you my friend, family, whatever, you know, like, I'm a good friend. I'm 100. Like, I'm a ride for you. We gonna, like, whatever. I'm there for you. If you need something, like, that's what type of nigga that I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, boxing kind of gave me a new identity and got me out of that, oh, he just a thug. He just this. He just, because I ain't gonna lie, before, like, I was robbing it. Like, it was like, yeah, like, it was just like, we didn't. I didn't care. I was a certified crasher.
Yeah, like you said, you kind of knew you was headed that direction already. So
certified crasher.
So as far as you know, what you're doing now, you mentioned being an entrepreneur. You have any other business propositions you're looking into?
I do. I kind of don't want to spill the beans. So that's what I do. Got some. No, I like. Man,
well, answer me this: Are they in the line of sports, or are they something just totally different?
One of them, see, I got multiple things. Like, nah, they really don't. Some of them can consist of sports, but one of them, nah, not really. They whole different. Man, to be honest, man, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, and I'm not saying this trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but like, I'm really good at a lot of things. So, and that's one thing about me. It's like I got ADHD. So I'm always doing something. So it's just like
always moving.
Yeah, I'm good at so many things, but it's like sometimes you gotta sit down and do something. You know, like, man,
I know exactly.
Like
I know exactly what you're talking about. I
like people be surprised that they find like, dang, he could do it. Yeah, I've been doing it. You just don't know. Like,
yeah. I mean, when you sitting at home doing your thing, you know, you probably got 4 or 5 different things running at the same time. I know exactly what you mean. So it's suffice to say we gonna see you coming out with something other than boxing anyway. So that's good,
and it's gonna be something positive.
Now the last interview that I put out, and I want to get your opinion on this, being a professional boxer and all. So what do you think of the recent, not so recent, between Tyson and Jake Paul? What do you think of that? Was that all politics? Or is that all just social media BS?
You know, we kind of talked about that. I think it's politics.
Yeah. Well, because I remember.
Look, you can be mad at Jake Paul all you want, but you know, you just said it. Will boxing get back to the level that it was on? Because he's doing that. He's trying to do that. He did it for the women. You know, man, look at the platform he gave. They not used to making money like that. They not used to having big cars like that, like Jake Paul doing that. So you gotta respect that. But see, being a real boxer, I see both sides.
Yeah.
Like a real boxer, we done put in all this work. And damn, he ain't put in nothing. He a YouTuber and he just jumped the line like that.
Yeah, yeah. But you got to look at. I see what you're saying too, and I agree to pretty much to most of that. But when you look at it, you could tell he put some training in. I mean,
he does. Yeah, he got the top. He got the top of the line training.
Yeah. So you know, for someone to say that, you know, he didn't put in work, I mean, guy, he's got some form. You know
it's that too. But a lot of people are saying like.
And like I said, with the Tyson thing, I was talking to the last person. Is like we know Tyson didn't put his full effort into it, so you know there was some politics behind the scenes to kind of put that out there like that. So
because it looked like Tyson could have did a little bit.
Oh yeah. You know he was holding back.
Yeah.
But that So as a professional boxer, you mentioned the league is separate from your professional. So what are your stats looking like these days, as far as professional record?
In the TCL or
just boxing itself. Well, maybe both. I mean, if you're willing.
I definitely got a winning record, and my last fight, like we talk about politics, they gave me I fought a dude that was 14-0.
Okay.
And they gave me a split decision loss. One judge went for me and two judges went for him.
Wow.
And they took a point from me in the fight. So look, they took a point from me in the fight in the third round. First 2 rounds, I'm blowing them.
Yeah.
Third round, they take a point from me. I knew what time it was. I even went to the corner. I told my coach, I said, they're not going to.
You already knew. Yeah.
He said, you don't worry about that. You focus on what you control. Ooh, it kind of messed my mind up. And so, but like, I was just like, damn. So I started trying to knock him out. But I was still, bro.
You trying to beat
him every round.
You trying to like, there's no decision here.
But I beat him every round. And for me to get a split decision loss, bro, it kind of hurt me. As far as, like, one thing about it, I'm from the streets. I win, lose, or draw, I'm going to get out there. That's what we talk.
Yeah.
So, but, like, to have something that you know that when you know, it's like me and you have a fight right now. Nobody's here. We going to know who won. Yeah, you going to know if you won or not. Deep down, you know you didn't win that fight, but you won. So, and then everybody was even like, everybody I see to this day, man, you won it. But I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. It is what it is. Like,
so how about Team Combat League? How's your record looking?
Oh man, I've been doing good. The fight before I just got hurt, man, I had dropped the dude and everything.
Oh yeah.
Undefeated guy, and but yeah, so it's like I told you, I only been out of prison like 5.5 years.
Oh, so I didn't know it was that short. Yeah, okay.
I never boxed before in my life, you know.
And to have the record you have, I mean, that's sense or something.
Like I said, competing at the level that I'm competing on. And one thing about TCL, it ain't for everybody. If you go, it's so many knockouts. People, man, like you have to be a dog. Like, and I ain't, you know, like.
You got to be ready for it.
You got to be a dog. And I've been in there with the best of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I hold my own with anybody. So.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So as when do you have any, like, I know you say you've been doing it for how long? You said 5 years. That you started as soon as you came out.
Yeah.
So as far as any of your fights, do you have any memorable ones that kind of stand out to you?
Well, I got a bunch of them, but like one, like, because he a legend, you know who Don King is?
Yeah.
So I fought on his card before. So I took a fight, like I told you.
I didn't know he was still.
He's like a promoter.
Okay.
He's old. He could be having,
but his
like,
name is still on it.
Yeah, he having like a whole entourage of people with him, like, cause he really can't get around. So they taking care of him. But like, man, he old, and I'm like, dang, he's still doing it. But that was cool. Fighting for his promotion. Yeah. And they had called me like I told you, I'll be the underdog. So they called me like a week notice and was like, hey, you'll tell I fight against this dude. I'm like, yeah, how much? You know, tell you about money.
Yeah.
Bet, I'll take it. Boom. I go in there. I beat him. So that was like real, you know what I'm saying? And I came out to that song, you know, it was in Miami I came out to that song, you know, bitch, I'm from Texas. Hey, that was just so fire.
Oh man, oh, that's what's up there. That is that. Now you saying bitch y'all from Texas? You talking about the R&B Faux Mob song, or is it?
No, that wasn't out yet.
Oh,
that wasn't
okay.
out
So you're talking about what's his name?
Big Extra Plug.
Big Extra Plug.
If that one was out, I probably would have did that because, you know, he's from the town.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up though, man. That's awesome though. Like I said, I didn't know Don King was still behind this. You know, it makes sense. You know, but just the fact that to hear that, you know, he's still making them decisions and everything. So that's cool. So as far as your team, when you're actually in the fight, who is your corner team? Do you have like certain people you usually go to, or is it
well, to be honest, man, I didn't want to speak on this, but I'm gonna just say it, man.
Well, I mean,
it's what it is.
If you think about it later, you know, just let.
Nah, it is what it is.
Okay.
And there's no hard feelings. So the dude I was messing with, right, training with, we actually got in a fight.
Okay, and you ain't gotta say no names or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like, we got in a fight like in December. It was a week before one of my fights too.
Okay.
So I had to switch up everything.
Like an argument or like
fine.
Oh, damn.
Fight.
Okay.
It started like that. And it was somebody like older, so I respect him like a big brother, them, you know what I mean? And I just, the way he started talking to me, I'm like, damn, bro, like, I think he was playing at first. Then, bitch. So I was just like, man, I ain't going for that.
Yeah. When it finally clicked, like, okay, this motherfucker serious.
Yeah, and it was just a lot into it, and I don't know, I couldn't see myself going back. Like, once you bite me one time, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because the type of person that I am, like, that hurt me, you know what I mean? Because like, I'm love.
And it's a serious business, you know. This is your livelihood, like you said, it's your career, right? So, okay, so after that,
I kind of been bouncing around.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I know people, so I could get anybody to get in my corner.
Okay.
Like, come on, who ain't gonna want some money?
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
I'm gonna pay you. I don't want nothing for free.
But you want to choose somebody and know what they doing.
Exactly. And I do. Exactly. And that's why it's hard for me to commit to someone, because you could be the best trainer in the world, but I gotta feel that love from you. Like, that's like me and you going to war. I can't go to war with nobody I don't trust.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
That's real talk. Like, I can get hurt enough.
Yeah. I mean, you get hurt, and somebody could be in their ear somewhere. You know what I mean? Dropping some money on them or something.
And that's another thing. It's always like that. So they'll sell you out.
Yeah.
Like, man, I see. And that's one thing I done learned, and I done picked up the game of boxing. Like, I learned the boxing. So that way, when I step away, I could show somebody the ropes.
Yeah.
Because I went through it the hard way. I learned everything the hard way, so they ain't got to learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
And some people is hard-headed. I had one of my homeboys.
I know it.
We were in prison together too. He was like, man, look, I'm going to do this. So he showed me who he's fighting. I know he was also in TC.
So he boxing too then, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, he had one fight so far. And it didn't turn out too good. But I mean, he did good for just starting out. But
yeah,
I was like, bro, it's different. It's not fighting. I can't see him. I'm like, you know what? Once he told me that, I'm not going to go against you because I don't want to put that down in your
Yeah.
I roll with him, man. You know, after the fight, he told me, man, I see what you was. I'm like, man, it's different, bro.
Sometimes you got to let him fail. You know what I mean?
It's different.
Now, what was he like in the mentality that he was doing some street fighting or?
Yeah. Because he's
okay.
He a tough dude.
Yeah.
He can fight. But boxing, listen, I tell people.
So you had to go through that too, right?
I went through it. That's why I was telling. I'm like, bro, I used to think the same thing.
Yeah.
Till I used to be getting in there touched up by some 14-year-olds. Like, oh, look, man, now outside the ring, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
But it's not outside the ring, though.
You got to go by the rules.
You got to go by the rules. It's different. Just like I tell them, like, just because he could be the best boxer, that don't mean he can beat you up in a fight. That does not.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? I've been to penitentiary. I've been in the ring. And a lot of people in the ring, they not built like that to be in prison. all you fighting in a 6x9 cell. Like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna no, nigga, I'm gonna bang you all over the
Yeah.
like,
Because you ain't got room to be moving around like that.
on, man.
Like bouncing off ropes and stuff.
yeah, it's different. So I feel like that helped me out too. I got built both best world.
Okay. You still and with like when you were in, you said you was working out and everything else. So that definitely helped out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So as you got out and started getting into boxing, now did the conditioning change? You got a whole regimen?
A whole different regimen. The stuff I was doing in prison, I was like, well, it probably hardened me up but I was like, man, it like I try to tell my brother. My brother been gone 13 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
And you know, hopefully he come home like 2 more years, but he want to do it when he
okay.
Like, bro, I gotta try. I'm like, bro, I got you. So
yeah. This is a big brother, little brother?
My little brother.
Okay.
And I'm telling him, like, you know, don't worry. I used to, man, you can ask anybody that know me, and there's a bunch of people that know me, even like, my workout's crazy. Can't everybody work out? They can't. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like, they might last 1-2 days.
Yeah.
No, I can't do this. So I'm like, get out of my way. So, but like I tell him, don't break your body down like that.
Yeah.
Preserve yourself a little bit, because the training is whole different for boxing anyway.
You got to go for what at a pace that your body can deal with. Yeah. Because like I said, when that time I had tested out for 2 weeks, man, they broke me down. I was like, oh my goodness, you know. And I kind of felt like, and I think if I had the time and I would have stuck with it, you know, I you know, my body was conditioned to it. But man, them 2 weeks was like, I was like, oh my God.
Hey, even when I come back though, I know I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to work my way down to it.
Yeah. So you got anything you want to tell your people out there that might be watching? As far as we already talked about kind of things you might have coming up, any other avenues you might be going in, but maybe something for the kids. You want to tell them something? Just keep their head up and.
Oh yeah, definitely that, man, and try to tap in to who you is as a person and find you something productive to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's more things than just being a rapper, going to the NFL or going to the NBA. You know, it's a lot of other things that you can make money off of that are, you know, you can make money. Like,
that's true.
Because I know when I was growing up, I was just athlete. I just wanted to go to the NBA, then the NFL. Or like,
that was the outcome.
That was it. Yeah,
that's where the money is.
Mentality, like, you know. And
so is San Antonio the spot you're in now?
Yeah.
Not gonna be bouncing around no more, or well, I mean, as far as we're living,
our kids down here, so that's what keeps.
There you go. Honest. Yeah.
But you know, it's a lot of people always talk bad about San Antonio.
They do. I mean,
and I understand it, because you know, it's like a mentality, but like, it gotta start. It start from somewhere, like, and as long as they keep talking about it, it's gonna stay like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
But I've noticed that, like, over the years, things have gotten better.
Right. I feel like I noticed that even with the rapping, I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah. I just think we need to, you know, I don't want to push it faster. I just think it needs to continue on
gradually. Yeah.
And then as newer people come up, you know, the kids grow up, you know, they get a different training, different conditioning on how things run. I think it'll pick up. Right. You know, because we got some real talent out here. I mean, I'm just talking. I'm not even talking just music, athletics, everything. It's all here, and with everybody coming in, moving here from other states, and the city growing and everything else. Yeah, we're getting a whole lot of talent.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you bringing that up and talking about it.
Because like, I sit here and blah shoot the shit. Like, like me and you, we can talk about the city, but like outside, I rep the city wherever I go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I put the city on my back.
Do you have any? I think I saw something online. Do you have like products, like T-shirts and stuff like that you?
Yeah, I used to have a website, but when I went back the last time, I
kind of fell out of
goes. But I want to get it back going. But I do make shirts myself, but I really haven't been doing it. But that's the goal, to get my website back.
Yeah, because I figure, you know, just as your fans, you know, you want to have put your name on, like, hey, let's go. You know what I mean?
I want to do it a little bit more like up to date clothes, because I'm kind of big into fashion. Like, I like putting on different shit, trying shit like that. So
So you might need to connect up with Walter Dillon if you don't know who if you haven't met him already. He's a hood apparel and gear out here in San Antonio. He does fashion. So I did an interview with him not too long ago, but he comes up with his own designs and stuff too. So yeah, but that's what's up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I done dibbled and dabbled in a little bit of everything. I done did the modeling thing.
That's that ADD coming in.
Yeah. and
how did the modeling come out? I mean,
I had to get used to it. But I had to get used to it, comfortable, because you got to think how I grew up. I grew up a light-skinned brother. So you used to call me a pretty boy when I was younger.
Yeah.
Don't fight. Like, ain't nothing pretty about me. I'm solid. I'm a stiff nigga. Like, that was the mentality. But, as I got older, I'm like, you know what? Hey, them calling me a pretty boy is really them saying that I'm handsome. So I'm like, let me tell me, like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Why do I want to be an ugly nigga? Like,
I know, right?
So I had to like change my mentality.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I can go with that.
You're a light-skinned brother yourself.
Yeah. I had to deal with my homies.
They always think we saw.
All my homies is dark. So I got it. But we snap back on them all the time, boy. Oh, Wesley Snipes ass.
Nah, brilliant.
Well, that's cool. But man, I appreciate you coming in, man. If you ever have anything else you want to get out, talk about, let me know. That's why I'm here. I moved back here. I said, you know what, I gotta get back, integrated with the city again. And this is what I came up with. So, so far so good. So, and I'm getting some pretty nice guests coming in, just like for you too. I'm glad. I'm glad when Money Management reached out to you, you were like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, man, that's what's up.
Yeah. Anything like you said, I feel like this is a positive thing too, and it's just like anything like if I could help out even a little bit, like I'm gonna do it. Like that's okay. That's just me, That's the way I am. If I could help in any type of way, I'm gonna do it.
Shoot, now that I know that you're actually based here in San Antonio, I'll reach out to you, see we'll work something out.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. That's Corey SnapBacc Caad.
Armed with helmets.
Or just Snap, Alrighty, so be on the lookout for him. I know it may be a little bit here and there, but the name is still there, and the business is still there. So we're gonna keep up with you for real, though.